everyone, and welcome to another episode of BTR Beyond the Ropes. This is the Thursday Bell to Bell show. My name is Retro Relapse, aka Fernando. With me, as always, is my tag team partner, Randizzle, aka Randy. Randy, hello,
Hello.
and welcome to the show.
Hello. A bit somber today.
Not gonna lie, not gonna lie.
A bit somber because, well, we unfortunately have lost another great within the week. First, we lost Ozzy, right?
Beforehand, we lost Malcolm Jamal Warner,
That's
Theo
right.
Huxtable from
Deal
The Cosby Show,
Huxtable.
and an unfortunate drowning while vacation with his family in Costa Rica. That was big on Good Morning America. I saw that waking up, getting ready for work. I was like, whoa. And then the unfortunate news weeks later from his last concert,
The biggest
Ozzy
concert.
Osbourne left
Ozzy.
us. Mama, I'm coming home. And today we found we heard and found out about the unfortunate news that Terry
Bolea. Bolea.
Bollea, Boyaya. Let's give him a little Hispanic credit. Boyaya, roll the L's, right? Hulk Hogan passed away, 71 years of age. Passed due to cardiac arrest there in his home in Florida.
Clearwater, Florida, unfortunately. But at
Mm-hmm.
least he got to go at home, not traveling, not being in the public eye, being able to hopefully go peacefully in his sleep. Hopefully.
Peacefully and now pain free, because we know he was dealing with a lot. Uh,
He had recent surgeries, a couple
yeah,
surgeries.
he's had multiple surgeries through the years. I know he just had another one not too long ago. A lot of back issues, a lot of hip issues, a lot of leg issues. I mean, when you're throwing your body the way that these wrestlers do day to day, I mean, it sucks. You're gonna feel pain. I mean, back and then way back when they're doing nothing but steroids because you got to get them pythons up, brother. 24-inch pythons. They don't just come out. So
Yeah.
you can do it. You can do it without it nowadays. But back then, it's like, what's the quickest way we can show them off?
I,
Let's
I'm,
get that
I'm, I
dirty
gotta,
needle.
I gotta be on TV in fucking 2 days, and I need to look fucking jacked to the gills.
I got to bulk up, brother.
But for all those unfortunate passings, it comes in threes. I'm gonna throw up, and I know you have one. I'm gonna throw up my real American beer, the
Tonight,
Hulkster.
we chug real American beer for the real American Hulk Hogan.
American hero, man.
He real American hero. He was, I mean, a hero, a childhood hero to many. I know there's a lot of people out there that have their feelings, their clapbacks, all their random bull nonsense because of the fact that he, you know, later in life wasn't a good person. He tried to be. I know later down the line he found Jesus, he found God. So hopefully he made amends before he passed, before he let go.
And no one's perfect,
Uh
No one's perfect.
exactly, exactly. And I know there's a lot of people he was a racist, he did all these bad things and stuff, but I mean, you're not going to tell me that you haven't done anything racist in the privacy of your car, your own home, at certain things when you're upset. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, he was public about it. I mean, but he's also a public figure and they got no privacy.
Yeah.
And then you put yourself on a reality TV show too because you want to make more money and do stuff because of your name. As you're getting older, you got to help feed your kids, put your kids through whatever they're doing, give them their drug addictions too. I don't know.
I'm gonna make an unfortunate joke, but it has to be said because I thought about it. You know, Theo Huxtable and Ozzy died, and Hogan them by dying and outshining them at the end of the week. He said, you know what, Ozzy, you're a legend. Theo Huxtable, you've been on TV since you were a kid, but I'm the Hulkster, the real
Hogan don't
American
let
hero.
Hogan lets no one get over
No,
Hogan.
Hogan them, and he got over at the very. He's like, hey, everyone's thinking about Ozzy. Everyone's thinking about yeah, but you were talking about the American hero, Terry
Hmm.
Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan. The end of the week, you're like, you know what? Let me throw up some real American beer, Hulk Hogan beer. You know,
Yeah,
I
man.
I think it's funny. You got to make light of sometimes the dark situations, and Hogan himself, everyone else is pretty hilarious to me because you know what? He's up there. They're probably having a good old laugh, chugging some beers.
To add on to your nonsense, I was told a meme that was put out there that they said that they were going to cremate Hogan. They were going to cremate Hogan because no one buries Hulk Hogan, brother.
You fucking gotta love it.
That's a poor taste, but it's so
It's
good.
it's not a poor taste because you know what? When you drink the real American beer, it's filled with prayers and vitamins.
You're
Okay,
damn right. You're
prayers
damn
and
right.
vitamins because he told us growing up since I was a kid, say your prayers, take your vitamins. This is the Hulkster I fucking knew. He always told me, hey, he put me to bed. He told me go
Hmm.
say your prayers, brother, and take your vitamins. Listen to your parents. You know
That's
all that
right.
good stuff. And here we are. You know,
Reminiscing
2025,
and
2025, and another one gone unfortunately. And
we're we're gonna
I like to bring this up before you get into it. Like we talked about this a couple of days ago, um, and I'll reiterate it one more time. Do not pass up on the opportunity to meet these people, these heroes, these your fan favorites, everything. You know, Fern got to meet them. Luckily for me, Fern got me a signature from the Hulkster. He got to do the Mega Powers handshake. But these are these instances where if you're able to, do not pass up on it. And and the more this things more as more days go on and things happen, I'm starting to regret not taking these pictures. And you hear it from all these wrestlers who said they couldn't be marks growing up, and then someone passes away and they don't even have a fucking picture. They have memories, but they don't even have pictures with their friends and their loved ones. And you got to really take advantage of any opportunities. You see Sting, he's retired. You might want to go take a picture of him. Might want to go out to that Comic Con. Might want to go to that meet and greet. Pay whatever you got to pay to have those memories, those pictures, that autograph. Just do it, man. Because again, this is another situation. I'll kick myself in the fucking ass to the day I die, probably saying, man, I fucking had an opportunity to meet Hulk Hogan, and I was too busy doing whatever. So don't hesitate to take a chance, make that opportunity, take that drive, buy those fucking tickets to go say your thanks, and Fern got to see JR, and JR's in poor health unfortunately as well, and you just never know. You just never know. So take that take that opportunity to go say thank you to these people who you had growing up, because you just never know.
you never do. You never do. You can't take life for granted. Life doesn't take you for granted.
That's
We're
right. Huh?
only allowed so much time on this earth. Enjoy what you can. Work your ass off. Train. Eat your vitamin. Say your prayers.
Yeah, the
Hustle.
Hulkster,
Loyalty. Respect.
the Hulkster
Don't
gonna come
trust
see you
anybody.
in your
If you
sleep.
think about all the stuff that these wrestlers has given us, or at least the how's a good way to put it? They love that Hogan dude.
He's t-
Love that
he's
Hogan.
telling
I
you to put the
passed up on that.
vitamins. Telling you to take your vitamins. You know.
Passed up on that one. He grabbed it. He grabbed it
I
at the show
grabbed
that
it.
we were at, that last show we were at. You know, they throw these monikers at us, but in all reality, I mean, those are some of the best life lessons you can learn from some of these guys. Yeah, sure, it's part of their shtick, it's part of their, whoever they are, their character and stuff like that. But think about it, man. Cena, hustle, loyalty, respect. I get you through life. Stone Cold, don't trust anybody. I mean, a lot of that's true, right?
Yeah.
You know about the vitamins and the prayers through Hogan. Boom, there it is. What's the best? What's one of the best ones that's out there though? $1 Million Man. Everybody has a price.
$20 is $20. Don't forget that.
We are going to spend a good amount of this show remembering, reminiscing, hopefully try to throw something up on the screen if possible, or just talking about it. And if anybody's up in the chat, want to share some feelings and all that good things. But before we do, we like to put a 10-second, or I'm sorry, the 10 bell memorial out for our childhood hero, Hulk Hogan.
That's
And
right.
if you got the balls, Randizzle, it's a 10 bell chug.
You got it. Are you ready? You just follow my lead, sir. Follow my lead. I'm about to start the 10 bell salute. This is to you, Hogan. Thank you for all the fucking memories. This is awesome. That was, the 10 bell salute for a fucking legend who unfortunately left us today, July 24th. You know, that's a July 24th, 2025. That's a day that will live on in the wrestling community. And how many fucking people um, grew up watching Hogan? How many of these wrestlers today grew up watching Hulk Hogan and got into the wrestling business because of Hulk Hogan? So,
There's so much love being poured out there. Everyone dropping their tweets on X, um, their whatever on Instagram, Facebook. Everyone's putting their posts out there and just sharing all the good times that they, you know, and their memorials to Hogan, which is awesome.
yeah,
And of
and
course, you have a bunch of their out there. I know Tony Schiavone threw one out that I was reading before we got on, where he's like, uh, "Friend, coworker, sure, that sucks." I was like, "Wow."
and don't get me wrong. Hey, everyone has beef, right? I have beef with a lot of people, but it's just because I fucking hate people. So,
Hmm.
and when you're in the fucking limelight in the public eye, people are gonna fucking hate, and you're gonna look out for number one, which is you and your own family. And there's a fucking phrase that goes around in wrestling. You're gonna get Hoganed, meaning that you can't bury him, and you're never gonna go over on him, right? Because he put in his time. He did his fucking. He is fucking wrestling. Wrestling is wrestling because of Hulk Hogan.
Hmm.
Well, I would say the spectacle of wrestling is because of Hulk Hogan. Wrestling will always be around, but the spectacle of it is the very first superstar is Hulk Hogan. So
The the very first pop icon out of wrestling.
yeah, he is the ultimate brother. He is the ultimate brother.
It reminds me of another one I saw. What was it? Survived by his parents. They put his parents' name on there, and also 8.3 billion brothers.
I like the cremation one. I like
Hmm.
that one. You'll never bury Hogan.
You'll
Sorry,
never
guys.
bury
You'll
Hogan.
never
Hogan
bury
will never
Hogan.
get buried. That's right.
That's right. I hope they fucking put it in his wake in the chili so he tears up everyone's asshole one last time.
Man,
But you know what? Before we, unfortunately, this is a somber moment, but could you tell me, just, maybe whatever comes off top of your head, what is one of your favorite memorable matches or moments from Hulk Hogan? Give me one, and I'll go, and we'll go until we go. We'll go until we can't.
I mean, it's so hard. That the guy's done it for so long. To think of one off the top of the head is a little tough, but I do remember a lot of the good times that he gave us in TNA.
Nice.
Some of the TNA stuff was different when he took over with what's that?
Eric
What's
Bischoff.
no? What was the lady's name? Carter. Was it
Oh,
Carter?
Dixie Carter.
There you go, Dixie Carter. Yes, when she had that promotion and basically gave it over to him to run it, he changed everything. TNA was known for the six-sided ring for years. I want to say, let's say 2004 to about 2008, because Hogan came in around
Well,
or 2009.
TNA started 2002, and they had the square ring
It
for a
was a
year.
little longer than 2002, but that's when they, because it was still under NWA, and then it was NWA Total Nonstop Action, and then they pulled away from the NWA, created their own belts, and then became their own wrestling company, because NWA, you know, oh, okay, cool, we'll let you go. It's kind of like AEW and our Ring of Honor, you know, it was owned by them, but they let them go and run off on their own. And once they got to a point where they needed to change things up, because it really did die down. A lot of the action per se was, it just, they were getting ratings. They needed to kind of, switch some stuff around. And that's when they involved Hulk Hogan. And of course, Hogan being who Hogan is, the name everybody knows, they started watching. And Hogan, as general manager per se, he changed a lot of things. He changed the six-sided ring back to a four-sided ring. He put new colors out for everything. He made new championships. He put new champions over. And there was a lot of good storylines that were going on because later down the line, a few months into it, Eric Bischoff came around and started helping out with things. So you know how Hogan and Bischoff are through the WCW days and through some of the latter WWE days of the what's the ruthless
Ruthless
aggression
aggression.
era. So we got some pretty good wrestling out of TNA. Not gonna lie, those years that Hogan was in there, I'm not gonna say everything was good, but there was a lot of drama involved.
Didn't
You
he
had the
create the
Aces,
main event Mafia?
you had the main event Mafia. That was who was in there? Ric Flair, Sting,
Samoa
uh,
Joe,
Samoa
AJ
Joe, AJ
Styles,
Styles.
Kevin
Yeah, yeah,
Nash, Booker T, Kurt
yep,
Angle,
yep.
a lot of
A
heavy
lot of
hitters.
guys you wouldn't think you'd see in suits, but they were trying to keep it like a mafia, so they'd always come out in suits. They also created the Aces and Eights angle.
You
Aces
know,
and Eights
where
angle.
Bully Ray fucking was about to marry Brooke Hogan, Hulk Hogan's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting storyline, but made that storyline made Bully from Bubba to Bully Ray. That made
It did.
him because he became the first ever. He's the only world heavyweight championship he's ever carried. A TNA world heavyweight champion. He wasn't a heavyweight champion in ECW. He
Nope.
wasn't a heavyweight champion in WWE or
He was
WWF.
not.
But in TNA, he finally got his opportunity, and he was a world heavyweight champion under the
Mm-hmm.
tutelage of Hulk Hogan, and that was the whole point.
Crazy story. I want to say it was '08 or '09, somewhere in that area, or was it 10? I have to look it up. Um, we had a pay per view event that happened here in San Antonio, which was TNA Lockdown, and that was a pinnacle of what was going on with the Aces and Eights because that's when Bully Ray, Bubba Ray turned into Bully Ray because they had the final match or the headlining card was
The cage
uh
match, right?
the cage match that closed on top with the weapons on the inside, and that's when I think Bully was fighting Jeff Hardy for the belt, if I'm not
For
mistaken.
Jeff Hardy, yes.
Yep, and Bully ended up winning and pummeling the shit out of him, and that's when he turned because he ended up wearing he had the Aces Snake. I don't know if it was the jacket, the shirt, or whatever. He called them over, and they all started a ruckus. And there's the drama of Hogan and Brooke Hogan
Yeah.
just oh my god, and it was just crazy to see that because it started its own drama that you weren't not expecting. I mean, you kind of had a feeling, but you didn't know that he was gonna be the one to turn.
And if you listen to Bully Ray, he'll tell you like he said it multiple times on the fucking Busted Open radio. He said it's because of Hogan. He said he's always going to be indebted to Hogan because Hogan's the one who pushed him to be a champion, and no one had ever done that in his career. So kudos to him. So I think another moment, and this is a big moment because it was something that had never been seen before and had changed the tide of wrestling. Hulk Hogan turns his back on WCW and Macho Man, and he starts the NWO with the Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. He comes running out, Bash at the beach. They're whooping Randy Savage's ass, and he comes out to save him. And he's like, "Hey, hey, get off of him!" And they scatter. They run out the ring, and he looks at Randy Savage and just fucking backs up into the ropes. Eh, Hogan leg drop, and people start fucking losing their mind. Grown ass people are fucking crying that Hulk Hogan. It's the first time he's ever been a fucking heel.
The heel turn
The heel turn
shocked the world.
shocked the world. Is this something that we still talk about 20 plus years later? Almost 30.
Hmm.
We're almost in
We're getting
2027. It'll be 30 years.
30 years. Yep.
So holy shit, right? So Hulk
That sucks.
Hogan,
He didn't make it to it, dude. He didn't make it to the 30th anniversary of NWO.
but he's in the fucking what is the word? He's been inducted to Hall of Fame, the TNA Hall of Fame, twice in WWE for NWO and solo. Like, dude, this guy's had a memorable run, and like I said, that's one of the biggest moments that I can think of. There's also talks of WrestleMania 19 or 20 when he fought The Rock, and he was technically the bad guy. It was Hollywood Hulk Hogan fights The Rock, and Rock's the good guy, and because of the crowd, he ended up leaving the NWO and went back to red and yellow, running wild all over you. And that was a match that had turned the tide where people started realizing, holy shit, people still love Hulk Hogan
They
all these
loved
years later.
all the Hulkamaniacs, brother. All the Hulkamaniacs. But even then, he was still putting the Hollywood Hogan part over as a face.
Yeah, he
There was
was
a there
doing.
was
He was doing. He was doing. It wasn't. It was what he changed it to. It was. Did he take out the Hollywood or was this black and white Hogan?
as
I,
far as I remember, they were still calling him Hollywood Hogan because there was a spot, there was a promo I was actually watching before this, and it was him, The Rock, and Kane. And of course, I had to watch that because that was a funny one, where
or what
it's
Kane talks actually talks.
he talks. So it's Hogan and The Rock talking backstage. They're there in the locker room, and The Rock's saying, "Hey man, you ready for this? We're gonna do this." And then he starts trying to make Hogan break. 'Cause that's what they would do backstage. Is try to make the in a vignette or something. They try to make each other break or laugh during the promo. He was Rock was talking about I see some scary dudes, but Kane's a scary dude. But you remember back in the day, like King Kong Bundy, and he would do that shit. And who was the other? I forgot the other dude he mentioned. Oh, Kamala, and he starts
Come
fucking
on.
in the tummy and
Yeah.
shit, and he's making Hogan laugh. But he knew he got him, and then Hogan brings in Kane, and then Kane comes Kane comes in, talks and does his spiel. He doesn't have the throat thing, and there he is. Uh, are you ready for the millions and millions of Rocks
Canaanites.
fans?
Canaanites.
The yep, the 20,000 Hulkamaniacs and the 20,000 Canaanites, and the Rock's like Canaanites. What the fuck?
They're all looking at him like because Hogan, the little I guess the little story to that is Hogan's like, can we trust this guy? Like he's the Undertaker's brother and he's a bad guy and I just don't trust them big guys. And Rock goes to that spiel about well, there's scary guys. He's a good guy. He's scary.
Yeah,
He's a good
trying to
guy.
put him
And then
over, trying to put him over to
and
him.
then
Yeah.
and then Kane breaks them both. They're like Canaanites.
Hmm.
When he
Yeah,
says
because
Canaanites, they go like what the
and
fuck?
then Hogan, and then there's Kane doing all the Hogan poses and stuff. He's like, and then once he was done, he's like, "Yeah, I'll meet you in the ring," and just walks off. But that was put over face Hollywood Hogan because Hogan was dressed in the black and white with the boa and everything, and his Hollywood bandana. So you couldn't put that away. Couldn't put that there.
Yeah, Hollywood Hogan, yeah, or the Running Wild Hogan, yeah. So pretty
Hmm.
awesome, man. Like again, we talk about all kinds of things. TNA is a big thing. What he did for WCW turned it around. He was the first the major jump ship guy.
You had other guys that jumped, but they just didn't create enough wave to really like,
Yeah, you had
oh
Lex
my
Luger.
god.
You had Lex Luger.
Hmm.
You had the Outsiders and well after him, but Hulk Hogan doing the jump. Holy shit! Like that
Hulk
was
Hogan doing the jump was one thing, but then the heel turn that cemented it.
yeah, and it changed, and people didn't think it was gonna get over, and look what happened.
Hmm.
They took over WCW. It was all
They
about
took over
NWO.
wrestling. Period. Professional wrestling. Period. Everyone wanted to be a part of the NWO. Everyone was spray painting that,
They'll
tagging
say
that
what they
everywhere.
said. They owned Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff owned wrestling for 83 weeks. They
Hmm.
owned it for
Hmm.
83 weeks. No one could come fucking close. No one could make the amount of money they were fucking making. They were fucking printing cash, just fucking running out NWO
Yeah.
merch, and Hulk Hogan having the fucking red and gold and the black and white, and then make more money, black and red with the Wolfpack. Like what
Hmm.
the fuck? Like
But then it started deteriorating because you started running out of storylines because once everybody joined your brand, then what do? You got no one to fight.
and no one
And
to fight.
that's what I thought was very stupid when I started diving into some of this stuff that I didn't watch growing up because I was like, man, I don't play that. I'm WWF WWE for life. I'm all about that. So I didn't watch any of that when everything was big. I was like, I'm staying true to my product. I'm not jumping like the rest of these idiots. And when you look, I say idiots because that's how I thought back then, right? They were idiots for doing it. But in retrospect, it was actually good wrestling that was going on. It was good TV. I was just I was too busy sipping the Vince McMahon juice, right?
You're a WWE shill, which is fine because everyone
Yeah.
was like that was the main product for a long, long time.
So put it into perspective when you're looking at it later. Like they did have a lot of good wrestlers over there, but they did deteriorate because you can't just have everyone doing the same thing. You have to have your own competition within your competition. And I get it. Okay, it's the NWO show now, and now you have your red and black and your green, white, and red versus the black and white, and then nobody's like knows what they're doing anymore. Nobody knows how to call out their spots. Nobody knows who's the fucking champion. Nobody knows how to pass the championship around, and nobody wants to put anybody over because they're all trying to make the most money. And that's where a lot of the implosions started happening.
Do
It
you
was just
remember
sad to
the
see.
Do you remember the fucking the finger poke of doom, the
Yep.
Vince Russo era in WCW? where Hogan didn't want to drop the belt to Jeff Jarrett. He was gonna drop it to Booker T, or he was supposed to beat Jarrett and then drop it to Booker T. And the whole plan was technically Jeff Jarrett was supposed to lose to Booker T. Booker T's first championship run. He was supposed to lose the belt to him, and then Hogan was gonna beat him and then lose it to him on a bigger stage. Well, Hogan nixed that fucking idea and told Jeff Jarrett, like, you gotta lose it, man. And Jeff Jarrett fucking, they're in the ring. Hulk Hogan's about to give him a punch, pokes him. He falls, just literally falls on his back. Hogan starts yelling, cursing, and this is the first thing you're seeing. This is the first time you've ever seen this happen in WCW on live TV. And he's like, "What the fuck you doing, man? You're fucking ruining wrestling. What are you doing, Jeff? What are you doing, Jeff?" And you fucking see Vince Russo walking down, talking this shit, like, "Fuck you, Hogan. This is what you get. I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna ruin wrestling. You're gonna ruin wrestling. You know, John Cena stick right now, whatever."
Mm-hmm.
And you fucking did this and this and that. And Hogan's like, "Well, fuck you." He fucking steps on fucking literally doesn't even get down. He just fucking steps on Jeff Jarrett. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Jarrett rolls out and they just fucking cut to black because they're fucking yelling at each other. And
Mm-hmm.
that's not a work, brother. That's a shoot.
That's a shoot.
That's not a work, brother. That's a shoot. And
Yep.
that was the start of that bigger downfall. Like it was already bad. Then he added Vince Russo and that fucking the ego he had,
The power trip that he
the
thought he
power
had
trip.
because he
Yeah,
was a head writer, but wasn't writing anything worth it.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Another memorable moment. I'm actually wearing a T-shirt. WrestleMania fucking 3,
Ah ha ha.
Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, where he fucking slams. You know, and granted, I'm gonna give you some backstory. Andre the Giant, up until this moment, had been slammed multiple times. Big John Studd had slammed him. Who were the big guys? I think Roddy Piper had slammed him. I think even Hulk Hogan had slammed him. But they built this as the unmovable object, Andre the Giant, and the inevitable force of Hulk Hogan. And when
Inevitable.
and when Hulk Hogan picked up Andre and slammed him, and the slam heard around the fucking world. That's what changed wrestling. That's what changed WWE, and that's what really created WrestleMania. A fucking spectacle to watch. Like it was the biggest spectacle to watch, and that was another memorable moment. Like that's the shit that, again, you have wrestlers and then you have superstars, and this fucking catapulted him because after this WrestleMania, he was Thunderlips on Rocky, on Major Movie. He got into the movies. He was Urban Commando, Suburban Commando.
Suburban Commando.
He was what was it? A No Holds Bar.
No holds bar. What's that smell? Dookie.
He was on the fucking WCW TV show Thunder in Paradise. I mean,
Mhm.
like this thing fucking spawned a lot of shit, and then Hulk Hogan started doing all kinds of other little roles and stuff. He was in Baywatch. He was on fucking what is the show? He was on Seinfeld. He came on all the late shows. Like he was one of the first people to do the media run, all the late night shows. Like that was well known because Jerry King Lawler had did it also when he had his matches with Andy Kaufman. But Hulk Hogan was on Saturday Night Live. He was
Mhm.
on major fucking network TV shows. So he was what you said earlier. He was a fucking icon. He was
A
a fucking
pop
a
icon.
pop icon. Like everyone fucking knows Hulk Hogan. You don't know wrestling? You fucking know Hulk Hogan. You know Hulk Hogan.
Everybody knows Hogan, except for maybe some of the younger crowd, but they still try to throw it out there, especially those that have been going and deep diving lately on the stuff. A lot of retro, no pun intended, has been coming back, and people are watching the old stuff and they're seeing the things that we enjoy. It's like, why was this such a big deal back then? Because it was. It was a big deal back then, brother.
Still is, man. I guarantee you, this they're gonna fucking again, like we said over and over. You might not like Hogan. You might have people might have their issues with Hogan and whatever, but you cannot deny his superstardom. You just
Yeah,
can't.
you
You can
can't.
be a hater all you want. You can say he's racist. You can say he fucking buries people. He doesn't let anyone get over. It doesn't matter. Business is business,
It
and
doesn't matter.
he was the fucking business. That's all
Hmm.
it is.
And
And
he's the man to change the business, and he was the man to revolutionize business, and he was the one to break out and really push the pop stardom that wrestlers nowadays now have that opportunity to do. I mean, you look at Batista, Drax, and his other roles. You look at The Rock, Scorpion King, and his other roles. You know, you can name all the stuff that he does. But Everyone's done it. John Cena's done the Marine and all his other roles. You know, Peacemaker,
Peacemaker, yeah,
fucking
like
all that good stuff. You
he's
know,
in DC
The
movies.
Miz was also the Marines 5 through 12,
His own
whatever.
TV show, Ms. and Mrs. Like
Yeah,
these are things that wouldn't have been possible without the influence of Hulk Hogan.
but don't forget Roddy Piper.
Marty Piper, yeah, the fucking they live
You know what? I came to chew bubble gum.
and kick
Help me out.
ass
Help me out here.
and
Help me
kick
out here.
ass, and I'm all out of bubble
There you
gum.
go. There you go. Ah, Breezy P in the chat. He agrees. He got now. You have Roman Reigns, Street Fighter, and Cody Rhodes. Supposedly he's going to be Guile,
Guile.
Gully,
But
Goo,
yeah, man,
Guy,
like I mean, it's just
Goo.
these are the things that like again, whether you like him or hate him, the Hulkster has been in the fucking public eye since the fucking 70s, 70,
Late
80,
70s, early 80s.
90, 2000s, 2010s, almost 6 decades, dude, in the fucking
Well,
limelight.
71. He passed at
Yeah,
71, man.
yeah, so
So,
almost 6 decades. 'Cause he's been wrestling since he was like 18, 19. So
look at that. Kevin Nash and Stone Cold in the longest yard. There we go.
yeah,
There we go.
you
I
know,
know, and he's the only one left. Now that you mention it,
The Undertaker came out on fucking Urban Commando, Suburban Commando. He was one
yeah,
of the bad
yes, he
guys.
did.
He had the
Yep.
kid voice. I'm gonna kill you, and he's like, no wonder you don't talk.
And don't forget, Kevin Nash was also Super Shredder and
hmm
TMNT 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #2.
He is the last of their original NWO
Why is he still alive? The fuck?
because Vinny Vegas knows how to play life. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Kevin Nash was also in Grandma's Boy. That's right.
That's right. You're a hooker.
Smells like Cypress Hill concert in here. I don't rent to those people.
Yeah, they'll massage your dick for money. Yeah, they're called whores. They're called hookers.
They're
You're
called
a
hookers.
hooker.
You're a hooker. The Big Show had his TV show. That's another one. Good job,
Hey, Hulk
Breezy.
Hogan
Breezy
had a
P.
TV show. Hulk Still Rules TV show. Remember that
Mm.
one?
I don't remember that one. I just remember the one that he had with his kids.
Hulk Still Rules.
It wasn't Hulk Still Rolls.
Hulk Still Rules. That's what it was called. Look it
Yo,
up, baby.
I will. I thought it had something to do with Hogan something else.
Or Hogan Knows Best.
That's the one.
I thought Hulk Still Rules, but maybe Hogan Knows Best. Maybe it's something like this. Same thing.
No, it's not.
Same fucking
Hogan
thing.
Knows Best was on
I
VH1.
caught myself. I still said it
It
though.
ran from '05 to '07.
Yeah.
It was a spoof on the '50s sitcom Fathers Knows Best. And that
So
fucking Hulk still rules. That's O'Doyle rules.
Hulk Still Rules, brother.
O'Doyle
You know what?
rules.
You know why I said it? I mean, I still gave it a real name, but this right here is what I fucking saw.
Yep.
Hulk rules, brother.
Yep.
And then
Ruck fools.
you know who
Ruck fools.
you know who he's hanging out with? Hanging out with his buddy,
Oh, this buddy.
the Warrior. Dun, 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 dun. They're fucking doing Lions in Heaven right now, baby.
You know it. You know it. But now you're missing
Cloud Lines,
somebody.
Cloud
You're
Lines.
missing somebody there.
Let's see.
The Macho
Oh, the
Man.
Macho. I don't have any Macho Mans
You
right in
don't have
front
a
of me.
Macho Man hanging around, brother. Let me
It's
tell you
far
something.
away. It's far away. It's far away over there.
If I had it my way, I'd be eating a Slim Jim right now.
You know what? We're talking about the Mega Powers. Let me see. I got these little guys.
Breezy P in the chat. Stone Cold's last movie was Grown Ups 2. That's right. And what one of Cena's last movies was that Nicky Stanicky. Hmm.
These little guys. The
Hey,
Mega
hey, look at
Powers.
that, brother.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother? Oh,
Good.
yeah.
I'm
Are you
good.
looking at Miss Elizabeth? Yeah.
Ooh. She's looking mighty fine tonight. Yeah. Makes me want to snap into my own Slim Jim. Yeah.
Who wants to see my meat stick? Yeah. I should have waited for you to fucking take a drink. Son of a
Fucking,
bitch.
Breezy P. I got you for 3 minutes, Spider Man.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
got you for three Bone Crusher.
That's sure.
Yeah.
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, shit. But again, this would not be fucking possible. In reality, it might have happened at some point down the line, but it really got fast forwarded by fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
you know. So, hey man, we appreciate Hulk Hogan. Whether you like him or like I said, I'll say it over and over. Whether you like him or you hate him, he's still a living legend, and he's a fucking wrestling icon that will never fucking die. He will run wild over you, brother.
Mm.
We fucking I think we say his shit in just
How in the hell?
commonplace
How in the hell did Ric Flair surpass Hogan by staying alive?
because Hogan has already fucking died 3 times. Whatever whoever he sold his soul to, whether it was God or Satan, Flair can't. But do you see that big ass gash?
Yeah.
What the
Wonder
fuck
what
happened? I
happened.
bet you he fell. I bet
He
you he
had to
fell.
have
He looked like
fell and
he
hit the toilet.
hit the fucking corner of a fucking table or a counter.
Nah, he hit the toilet coming out of the shower. That's all it took was a fucking.
Yeah, brother. He got colored the hard way.
Yeah. No, or maybe he was just having a moment. It's like, I want to feel again. I just want to feel again.
And
Fucking.
he did his fucking drop where
Yep.
he fucking takes the hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hit his fucking counter in the kitchen. Boom. It's like, woo.
Woo!
He fell after sex with the hooker.
You know what? I would say it was a hooker, but I don't think Ric Flair has to pay for a hooker.
No.
People just throw themselves. Women's what I believe will still throw themselves at
Oldest
him.
ride, longest line.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
Woo!
Styling and profiling. Woo!
Jet flying, limousine riding.
That's
Son of a
right.
gun.
Son of a gun. Rolex wearing, girlfriend stealing. Son of a gun. Woo! Pet
Damn.
escort.
Yeah, fucking Ric Flair has outlived all. And you people would
That's
say this.
crazy,
I mean,
dude.
here's the thing. People would say the same thing about Ozzy. People thought he was dead for how long? Because all this shit he's done. He snorted ants. He's fucking done multiple drugs. He fucking got kicked out of
The
San Antonio
crew.
for pissing on the Alamo. Came back,
Hmm.
made reconciliation. 10 years later, was welcomed back. His fucking Ozfest. Two living legends and Theobald Huxtable. You know, hey, I don't know him too well. He come on a lot of funny movies, a lot of funny TV
Hmm.
shows as of late. But living legends Ozzy, and then you lose fucking Hulkster. The Hulkster Hogan, fucking all these people who died this week. Brother. It's about the Hulkster, the Hogans.
I saw a meme earlier that said, "We need a bubble wrap Willie Nelson."
How the fuck is Willie Nelson still alive? Holy shit. It's that doobie.
That's right. That's right.
It
Little
has healing.
20.
Cannabis has healing properties. She's been telling you for years. Look at Rob Van Dam. Rob
Mm.
Van Dam still looks good.
Yes, he does.
Still
Yes, he
can move.
does.
He's been saying it for years. Hey, I don't do hard drugs.
He's a
I
book
smoke
reader
weed.
too.
Yeah, I
He's
smoke
a
weed.
he's a weed smoker and a book reader. He loves to read.
Maybe he practices Santeria. You
I
don't
don't
have a
have a
crystal
crystal
ball?
ball.
There you go.
I had $1 million, but I spent it all.
You know what? And I came over here to my shelf, and as I'm walking over here, do you remember this character that Hogan played?
Mr. America. Yep.
Remember when he was on the lie detector, and Vincent McMahon was asking him, "Are you Mr. America?" And he was like, "I don't know who Hogan is. I mean, I know who Hogan is. I know the brother. I know that brother, but I'm Mr. America.
Hmm.
Hogan's Hogan. Hogan's at home in Clearwater, Florida. I'm Mr. America." And then he fucking hits Vincent McMahon, connects him to the fucking lie detector test, and he goes, "Do you cheat on your wife?" And he's like, "Hey." It's some bullshit.
You damn right he does. You damn right he does.
You know what?
Look at your roster.
I'll tell you this. Hey, I'm sure you saw it. No matter all the bullshit that happened between Vince and Hulk Hogan, and all the shit that Vince McMahon's going through right now, Hulk Hogan means so much to him that he still wrote a public form letter, him, giving his condolences and reminiscing about Hulk Hogan. That's
Hmm.
how important Hulk Hogan is. Vince McMahon has a lot of shit going on in his own life. Hogan sued him. Hogan was part of the trial to fucking bury him. Hogan buried him in WCW for 83 weeks. And
Hmm.
Vince McMahon still understands the power of Hulk Hogan and the power of his stardom that he
Did
can
you know
still
they were
acknowledge him.
friends, dude?
Yeah,
Did you know they
they're
were
fucking friends.
friends in the
Absolutely.
business? You play kayfabe. most of the time back in the day. But through a lot of the stuff, through and through, thick and thick, through and through. When you get older, man, you need your friends, man. You need those people that have been there forever. And Hogan was probably one of those guys that have been there forever with Vince McMahon in the background, in the limelight of things, sharing. I mean, when you're 300 plus days on the road, man, there's got to be nights when you're just there kicking back in the hotel room, scheming of things that are going to happen. You've got a couple beers broken open, and you're just chilling. Like, man, how are we going to run it this week? What are we going to do this week? How are we going to entertain this week? What are we going to do to wow the people this week? Or what can we do? What can we draw? And hey, do you want to hit some bitches real quick? you know,
Of course,
it,
brother.
it all goes coincide with everything that you do because in the scheme of things, this was a circus. This is still a circus. Because if you think about the way a circus runs, it goes from town to town to town. Back in the day and currently, Ringling Brothers is still around. They changed it up. They vamped it up. There's other circuses too. There's the Mexican circuses, and they go city to city. They set up shop. They put on. They entertain the crowds, the masses. They close up shop and they go to the next one. They make their money and they go. Same thing with wrestling. They do the same thing, except with WWE and AEW, TNA, they don't have they have homes per se, but they don't have a home. There's not always a place they go to. They make a home, but it's not like indie places where like, you know what, I made my thing here. You're gonna see us here every week, no matter what.
Perfect example: ECW 1100 Block Arena in Philadelphia,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania,
Oh,
Philly,
Philadelphia.
and then you
Hmm.
have. Hey, don't get me wrong, AEW has Jacksonville, and
They did.
WWE.
They did during COVID
It's still
on
technically
the
their
outside of the
home, right? It's
stadium.
still their home.
Hmm.
That's just like Titan Towers in New York. That's their
Hmm.
thing in Connecticut or whatever. So
Not anymore, but yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. TKO Towers now.
No, that's in Vegas. They moved that shit to Vegas.
Oh, now it's Vegas. So there you go. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hmm.
but hey, man, it is what it is, and fucking wrestling. We talk about wrestling now. There's
Hmm.
Hogan in the background of our fucking little thing, just hanging
Hmm.
out, chilling. So
I mean, there we talk about the stuff that he did when he was overseas in New Japan and just the Japan circuit where he was able to show up a lot more of his attributes, a lot more of his wrestling skills that he did not do here in the United States on United States television. There's a lot of video out there when you actually like look it up and things that people put out there where you get to see Hogan do hurricanranas. You would never think Hogan would do a hurricanrana, and he does.
Hogan's one of the
Or
fastest workers I had ever seen for a big
jump
guy
off the
that
top
big.
rope. I've never seen Hogan jump off the top rope on American TV, but YouTube's got it, man, and it's not AI. This is all before AI stuff. That was just things that were put out there because he loved the sport so much that he was willing to learn and put his body on the line to do a lot of the stuff. That the leg drop was the biggest move, whatever. No, it wasn't, dude. Like, I want to see Hogan. I want to see Hogan do a Mexican Destroyer in the middle of the fucking ring because he could do it. It's shock and awe when you see a wrestler pull a move that's not in their current arsenal. Per se, John Cena. John Cena has his 5 moves to doom. Everybody knows how he does all the shtick to where he does the "you can't see me" 5 knuckle shuffle into the AA. But then when Cena pulls something random, like when he was fighting CM Punk one time, and he pulls a Hurricane on Cena, like on Punk, you're like, what? I was not
Or
expecting
when he
that.
fought Kevin Owens and he fucking did the Canadian Destroyer on Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Like that's the shit you just don't see. And Hulk Hogan again. That's the best part of wrestling right now is you can find everything at the click of a fucking button. And YouTube's a good spot to go to watch some
Hmm.
fucking Hulk Hogan overseas event against Antonio Inoki and fucking the Great Muta. These type of guys who are living legends in their own right in Japan in general.
Hmm.
And you can see him, and he's fucking going. He's not pulling punches. He's not fucking slow tempo. It's go 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 go. Holy
Hmm.
shit! Did Hogan just do a fucking drop kick? Did Hogan just do a fucking move off the top rope?
Hmm.
So
Bouncing off the fucking ropes like he's a luchador, dude. It's crazy. It's
lucha
crazy. But
lucha.
I give all the respect to that man for being able to, you know, who was willing to put more in his arsenal and entertain and give it a better entertaining show. It just sucks that he just wasn't able to do it here because you got a powerhouse as a powerhouse, right? You don't Powerhouses don't do those kind of things. You want to keep it slow tempo. You want to tell your story a certain way. Okay.
Spike don't play. And you know what? Thank you for our unofficial today sponsor, Real American Beer.
brother.
For the Hulkster, I would say pour one out, but that's disrespectful to Hulk Hogan and to fucking alcoholics everywhere. Thank you, Hogan.
Chug it down.
I finished it up already. Another one's in the fridge for later.
Don't pour it out. Chug it down.
That's right. That's right. Well, that's a
Hmm.
lot of wrestling, and you know we unfortunately obviously there's a lot of things going down in
There's some stuff
wrestling.
going on. Let's be honest. We've got TNA who's pushing through with a lot of their stuff since their pay per view. You've got AEW who's tracking along because their next pay per view is already in the works.
I did want to talk about it
Forbidden Door in London.
before you kind of push past that. I'm a little disheartened because unfortunately at All In we saw Adam Cole pretty much having to hang it up for a little bit, and then just yesterday we heard that Will Ospreay has to hang it up for a little bit to get himself situated, and
That was on yesterday. I didn't
that
get to
was
finish
just
watching.
yeah, dude. He is
Spoiler alert.
oh my well, it's fucking Thursday, brother, and you come to the show to get the news, but yeah, Will Ospreay he has herniated disc, and he said he's been hiding it from the AEW doctors, and that he he said that he might be able to be back by Forbidden Door, which is in August 22nd, around that time I believe, towards the end of August. But it's highly unlikely when you have herniated disc and you have back injuries that you haven't taken care of for so long. So, well, Will Ospreay's out. That's another one of your big fucking champions or big
Yeah, you're a
stars
big
in
pusher
AW.
because of the whole EVP role that they just won
Yeah.
from All In. So
And I'll say this:
to hear that
I would
is
much rather you
astonishing.
take your time off while you're young, so
Yeah.
we don't have to have those situations that Daniel Bryan or Daniel Bryan Danielson,
Hmm.
Edge, Page, Saraya, whatever, Adam Copeland had those issues where they couldn't
Yeah.
wrestle for years because they thought their career was over. Take care
Hmm.
of yourself. Do what you gotta do. You're young enough to fucking bounce back. But it is a tough situation to see that for AEW, and we're gonna keep on chugging along because MJF's storyline's heating up because he's starting to get the nerves of fucking the Hurt Syndicate, and Bobby
Hmm.
Lashley already wants him out. So
But that's Lashley. I think Lashley's just starting drama in his own
no,
sense.
MJF has been talking a lot of shit right now because they're not helping him. So we'll see.
Hmm.
We will see.
Hmm.
And then WWE's heating up for SummerSlam.
That's
That's
right.
another pay per view coming up in next week, I believe.
Yes, it's the August 2nd and August 3rd.
Next week, dude. That's holy shit. August is already next week. Fuck.
No, we're already trucking along.
Man,
We
that fucking sucks.
got
That sucks for me because
honestly, we
then
have
these roads are gonna.
1 week and 1 week and a day before we get SummerSlam, the 2 day event, Saturday Sunday. We do have SmackDown tomorrow, which we hopefully will see a tribute to Hogan on there. We got SmackDown tomorrow, Friday. We got Monday Raw, and then SmackDown on Friday again, and then Saturday Sunday 2 day event.
Yeah, man. So we're chugging along. Wrestling's going along, and unfortunately, we just had an unfortunate week this week in the world of celebrities, Ozzy, Theo Huxtable, and of course the immortal Hulk Hogan. So that's the icon, the immortal Hulk Hogan passing away. That's a big blow in the wrestling community. Ozzy's a big
It is,
blow in the
man. My
music
my phone
community.
blew up
So
today. My phone blew up. Did you see? Did you see? I was like, yeah, it fucking sucks that
I
I'm
have
working. I
I
can't talk
have
about it.
I have friends who don't even watch fucking wrestling texting me, dude. I'm
Yep.
sorry, man. I'm sorry, brother. And I'm like,
Yep.
what? And the fuck the thing is, I'm working. I don't even know what's going on.
Yep.
And they're like, hey, dude, Hulk Hogan passed away. I'm like, dude, that's another one of those
I
bullshit
had people
things.
call and check up on me. Are you okay? Are you doing okay? I was like, actually, it's sad, dude. I'm a little taken away. I actually had a big meeting at work today that had to talk to our vice presidents in the company about some things that were going on and stuff. And this happened like when the flood started coming on my phone around 11, when all that started popping around. I would say 11. And then I had to go to that meeting around noon, not knowing. I was like, dude, I was taken back. I was like, I was so ready to go. I was pumped up, and I was like, what did he say? Can I just tell you guys that Hogan died and I'm sad and I can't do this?
I was
My mama
talking.
didn't raise no bitch.
I was talking to my wife, and my wife said they fucking were having meetings, and they were talking about Hulk Hogan passing away. So like, this isn't a fucking corporate. setting, and they're talking about Hulk Hogan. It has nothing to do with
Mm-hmm.
wrestling. In a corporate setting, and Hulk Hogan passing away, and people are talking about it. I'm having
Mm-hmm.
random people message me saying, "Hey, dude, sorry for your loss." Like if me and Hogan are fucking best friends, and I wish we were. But I'm like, damn, man, like that Hogan has a fucking impact, and we're wrestling fucking fans, nerds, fucking marks, whatever you want to fucking call us. We fucking love wrestling, and Hulk Hogan's a big staple of our what we love. Our passion is wrestling. So
Mm-hmm.
just
Yep.
want to
I
say,
know tomorrow night they'll probably have something. When, I'm gonna miss SmackDown because I will be at a United 2-0 show that's going on in the War Pit, south side of town, far south side of town. They still haven't. They still weren't able to clear their ordeal with the city.
the yard
So
for the yard.
yeah, the yard is still closed, but they do have another option. Someone else further south of town is it opened up an area for them to run their show. So they're still running. They're chugging along. So it's been a bit, but we're gonna go check it out, see what's up, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk about it too, because hey man, like, even the indie darlings love you know those in the big business, because sometimes you need that bump, that push to get you up there too.
Yeah, everyone has a fucking idol. Everyone has a fucking someone they look up to, and I'm sure Hulk Hogan has been many people's idols and ultimate goals to be that over where fucking people you were beloved by everybody. So,
Yep.
but hey, Gio in the chat. What's up, Gio? Talking about the Hulkster passing away today. So
So this guy right here, grinding away on his games and stuff, and then he decides, hey, I'm gonna jump in. We appreciate you, Gio, for at least staying high, coming in and saying what's up.
but again, we will get more into what's going on in wrestling. Probably talk about the SummerSlam card coming up next Tuesday. We should be getting into the SummerSlam card because it'll be that weekend, that coming weekend. But regardless, we appreciate you tuning in live another Thursday night. Bell to
Bell to
bell,
bell.
bell to bell. Make sure to hit that follow and subscribe button. Hit that fucking Hogan leg drop. Hit it. Hit it. So follow us on the socials. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify. Leave comments. Let us know your fond memories of the Hulkster, or
And
maybe even
don't forget to
Ozzy.
flex your 24-inch pythons, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't throw that flex. I'm sure there'll be a lot of what's the word? Pictures flooding in for people destroying the fucking pythons out in memoriam to fucking the Hulkster. And again, if you have stories about Ozzy, we attended so many fucking Ozfests. Another fucking living legend passing away in the music industry. So he is fucking metal. Hulk Hogan is fucking wrestling. So there you go.
Flex them Beyblades, Breezy. You damn right. Take your vitamins and say your prayers, Gio. You damn right.
If you want your vitamins and prayers all in one, drink real American fucking beer. You'll have
That's
it
right.
all in a can. Real American heroes. Today we salute you, Mr. Hulk Hogan. Mr. Hulk Hogan shirt ripper.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, for Retro Relapse, I'm Randizzle. Stay tuned for more stories, more violence.
Brother.
Woo!